gate proxy to gate. Ironically, of those 3, it was the proxy 1 gate that was successful. But Makin's still blue. Wallace is now yellow. Makin's been blue a lot in this series. Wallace, what are you gonna proxy? Oh, is he not proxying?
Alright.
Apparently, Wallace is not going to proxy this game.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh shit. Yo. Somebody actually used a kappa in the chat. I don't think we use enough kappas. Like, the Brood War... both... StarCraft in general, but especially Brood War, we don't use the full birth of Twitch TV emoticons. Like, you want to see Twitch TV emoticons used? Like, watch some fighting game streams. Dodie, I don't know. Do you like fighting games?
No.
I love fighting games.
Alright.
They're a lot of fun. They're completely different from StarCraft.
Yeah.
But they're just so damn entertaining to watch. And where we're on the far left of the spectrum, where we have been the most professional you can possibly make playing video games, and they're on the complete opposite side of they are the absolute least professional you could possibly be while there's still people making money off of video games. And it's so damn entertaining. It is so damn good. I've advocated a couple of times on my stream, but if you've never watched a fighting game stream, go watch some Street Fighter or go watch some Marvel. It's really fucking entertaining, and they're not complicated games. They're pretty damn simple. It's like I can tell which dude's getting the shit beaten out of him, and like that dude's losing. But
when I was younger, I used to play a lot of Tekken.
You used to play a lot of Tekken?
Yeah, and that was awesome. But besides that, I didn't play a little bit of Street Fighter. I did play it once, I think.
Like,
yeah, but besides that, I never played those or watched them.
I never played any of them. Like, at all. Like, I think I had played Street Fighter a couple of times before, but I didn't play it enough to know the names of the characters.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't need a background in it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So, Wallace is getting his goon range. Getting his goon range off of just 1 gate. I don't know. It's looking pretty standard. You might actually not see a proxy from him. The one game he didn't proxy, in game 1, he pretty handily defeated his opponent. So, no, he really doesn't have a good reason to be proxying here. It hasn't been terribly successful, but...
Yeah, I think the only games he lost was the 2 games he decided to cheese. Once with his Robo and the last game, so maybe he feels like he just played safe this time. Scouts for the proxy factory right now, which isn't produced. Yeah, Makin once again goes for the fast expansion. So is Wallace. Alright. Goes for the mines now, no siege, so wanna do some early aggression, I think, with this 1 factory push, just to secure his expansion with the mines.
Yeah, probably. We do have Wallace coming down with his Dragoons now. And Makin's floating out the command center. shouldn't be too hard to turn away the Dragoons.
Yeah, but with range, 3 are not too easy to hold if they are controlled well. We'll see he puts a lot of SCV right now to his expansion.
He did this last time too. I think that's just the way he likes to get his expansion out. The Dragoons trying to snipe the Vulture don't quite get it, but have whittled his health down a lot. And now we see Wallace doing some pretty nice micro here. He's doing a lot of damage to a lot of the units here. And now Makin's in retreat. He loses the tank, loses another Marine even. And Wallace, oh, this isn't going to work. He's going to activate two at once.
No.
He's going to activate two at once. Oh! Oh, Wallace. Too fancy for his own good. Oh. Man. So, observatory finishing up for Wallace. He'll now have observers, so he doesn't have to try to be fancy anymore. He did, though, kill the first tank, completely shutting down Makin's first push. And he killed the first Vulture, so Makin has had no mine presence on the map yet. And the first Vulture that's getting anywhere is now just out. But Wallace has already taken a third base. Will Makin be able to see the third base? He won't if he goes up this ramp. The Dragoons will just pick off the Vulture. And Wallace, being a little bit smart there, pulling back one of the Dragoons so that if a mine was laid, it couldn't blow up and kill both of the goons. But he prevented the Vulture from getting up the ramp to see that there was an expansion. Makin should suspect it, but it's not guaranteed. Alright.
Makin has got such a strange timing. He still only got 2 on his main gas. I was wondering why he had so less gas.
I'm wondering why Wallace is getting observer speed.
Oh wow, yeah. Never seen that before.
That's
so early at least.
It's like, that's something that some players get at some point eventually. Like at the very end of the game where it's like, well, I got 2k, 3k, might as well get observer speed.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, this is, like, you don't have a huge army. You're at less than 70 supply and only have like 2, he does have 3 observers out. So.
But this push timing, he got 2 Vultures, 3 tanks and 2 Marines. Okay, now it's 4 Vultures, but this is such a small push. Wallace can just move in with a goon, a click and kill everything.
So, Dragoons coming up from behind. Ugh. Mine softened him up a little bit, and that bunker's doing a pretty good job, but I think Wallace just has enough Dragoons here that he's going... Yeah, he's gonna be able to just pick it off. Ugh. Pretty... Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's just a weird time for Makin to attack. He was also attacking in a way that was very easy for Wallace to flank.
Now we got 2 Vultures moving into Wallace third, but there's a cannon up. Still can't pick off. No. 2 probes.
Well, Wallace taking a little bit of time to get back there with the goons. Up to 3? No, only gonna be 3.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, now he drives by with a shitload of vultures, so that doesn't decide. Oh.
Pretty big mine explosion there, picking
Yeah.
off about half the vultures. There are still 4, so they can get something here. But I mean, with that level of vultures, it was given that there was going to be some kind of damage. I mean, vultures
Yeah,
are
that's true.
vultures are pretty much free, but you can't quite be throwing away that volume. That's a little bit excessive.
And he's building so many SCVs. He never stops to build SCVs.
Yeah. This is about good saturation for the SCVs, and you're right, he's continuing to go on. And when I mean good, I mean like the max.
Yeah.
Obviously, you do get more mining with more SCVs, and you can transfer them out and have a stronger expo whenever he does take this third. But, yeah, it's excessive at this point.
I was wondering why he had not so much units, but still such a high supply count and never had that much overmines. I mean, like, too much money left. But yeah. Now Wallace tries to move in on the choke with Goon only, which didn't work out. Just moves back now.
Where? I guess he hasn't started the Urban Tribunal yet.
Oh yeah. But I don't like the fact Wallace is only on 5 gate now. He should have got it. Yeah, now he's adding a bunch, just when I say so. But if you go for a fast rebase, you just need to add a shitload of gates. Early enough, not after 12 minutes, but that's fine. But now he runs in with random zealots into the vultures, which gonna get picked off right now.
Oops.
And what is interesting, Makin actually is ahead in supply by 13. Wow. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Wallace did the fast second expansion, but yeah, just didn't build up on it. He just now has added a lot of gateways and is doing his 4th, but that all is coming a little bit late. And because of that, he is below Makin's supply right now, and now they're even in bases. And now Makin actually has got a huge force right now. I don't know, what do you think? Who's ahead? I feel like Makin is looking good right now, but...
Makin's ahead until he loses his army. Like, it's ahead, but it would be very easy for Wallace to come in and attack and wipe out everything he has in one shot, and then he's not ahead anymore. The first Arbiter, the Arbiter Tribunal finally is done, is warping in. He's getting recall.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, there's no mines or turrets in the main.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend going for an immediate recall, though. If recall is something that he should be thinking about after Terran has moved out to try to take out his 4th. Once Terran's attacking his 4th, that would be the optimal time to recall. Because you'll have maximum time before Terran's able to get his full army back to defend.
Yeah, now Makin is ahead in upgrade. He's got 1-1, Wallace got only 1 upgrade. Has got 2 forges, and yeah, now he starts 2 more upgrades. But now Makin is doing fine with his macro. I'm pretty surprised. He got 10 factories, He's almost maxed and now is going for the push. And oh, we gonna have the big fight here? No. This isn't looking too good for Wallace still, I think. Just didn't get his macro pop in time. And it seems like Wallace is planning to go for a backstep right now. I don't know. That should work out fine, but meanwhile, I don't know. Now he sees it. Let's see if he decides to move back or just go for the counter.
The Dragoons are in a pretty scary position at this point. He's going to take out the few units that were remaining here. And now all the speedlots are getting into the fray. Vultures are at least being pulled back. Makin is going to be forced to. There's too many units here from Wallace for him to just simply ignore. And now speedlots are attacking through the mine. There's a really well-placed mine. There we go. Mine goes off. And the Vultures are all coming in from behind, but the Dragoons are going to have to give them too much heed here as they move forward. What kind of damage are they going to be able to do? They're already at the ramp. Vultures trying to mine it up, trying to slow down the Dragoons from getting in. The tanks are now getting in, and this is really the tanks that are going to be able to do a whole lot of damage. And while that looked good from Wallace for a little while there, I don't know if he did anything. He killed a lot of Vultures. Like a real high number of Vultures. But only a few tanks, and no SCVs. And no buildings.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I'm not sure if he can handle the push right now with his units. He has built new, but I don't think so. Maybe he's going for another backstep. Seems so.
I guess.
He could actually recall already. His Arbiter has got enough energy for that.
I think that recall is a smart play right here.
But seems like he just is moving in again. Does he have stasis by now? I don't know. I haven't been watching that.
He should have stasis. Looks like a couple tanks are taking out the 4th, where the majority of the army is taking out the 3rd. As the Arbiter's moving in, mines are going to clear out a lot of them. Scan goes down. But Wallace is going to be forced to keep pushing through because he's about to lose 2 bases. He traded 2 bases for this attack. So he's got to get something really good out of it. Some nice storms take out a pack of tanks. I mean... double storm on the siege tank doesn't kill it. And now this Arbiter, it has full energy, but we haven't seen it use any spells. It does at least kill the natural CC. But the natural was almost mined out. And he's going to be on... This natural is going to be his only mining base, which won't last for very long here. Where Makin didn't even lose his command center. It might still burn down. The recall? Recall, there we go.
Oh.
Getting in a recall now. The mine does not go off. So... But this is a pretty small recall. I don't know if he meant to bring in more, because it looked like that supply depot might have actually blocked a good amount of the recall from coming in. Makin has finished his 2-2, so his units are very scary at this point. And it looks like Wallace is trying to... No, that's not an expansion. That's just a lot of probes and units moving down to a base with nothing in it. Does manage to stop 3 attack, which is nice. But I think that Makin is just a little bit too strong here. And he didn't repair the command center. He did fall. That's really... Those 2 siege tanks that were supposed to completely kill off the 4th just, like, never got around to it.
Yeah.
Now an SCV is doing it. That's a pretty big oversight. Because if you had killed that off, your opponent's not mining. Well, long distance mining, I guess. While waiting for that Nexus to come in. Oh! Ooh. Pretty big mine hit there, hitting 3 of the tanks. Rest of the army can easily clean that up. And I mean, this has been a pretty terrible series of events for Wallace, but he's tight in supply still.
Yeah,
has an army. Like, this game.
Makin has very... Oh, now he even gets the science versus stasis, but he haven't made the best decisions with choosing his fights just as he does now. He goes in with a very small army, throws away important units, and maybe is going to lose his expansion at the... Oh, what is it? 3 o'clock. Which is so important for him right now to win this game.
Wow. Makin's actually rebuilding the command center. He's remaking the command center, but there's not 400 minerals. It's like...
But there's still some gas left.
Okay, there's gas. I guess, Doty. I'm kind of actually really curious now, though. 116 plus 108 is 224? 224, 236, 248, 308, 308, 360. He is losing 40 minerals by building the command center there. Yes. Alright. Wallace is coming in again. He might actually kill the command center a second time here. Big mine hit. Picks off the Goliaths. It injures the tank, allowing the Zealot to finally pick it off. And now it looks like all of his forces are focusing on this base. This game, I was hoping for a game where somebody wouldn't die in the initial attack. We certainly got that, but we got a game that makes absolutely no sense. Wallace is ahead.
Yeah, I don't get how Makin got in this situation right now. He was looking so good killing those two bases and is sort of off the counter of Wallace, and now he's about to lose, at least I feel so.
Alright. All these SCVs are going to go down. Dragoons aren't very good at killing SCVs, but when you have that many, they're good enough. No SCVs managed to get out of there. The command center will be killed off. And Makin with one mining base. With just one mining base. Oh, a huge mine hit. Getting a ton of units there. Big stasis is going down, taking out the majority of Makin's defending army here. He's under 100 supply. Oh man, I didn't know you could stasis an SCV that was building something and then it can't build it anymore.
Yeah, you can.
That's pretty cool. Alright. So, rest of the units moving down here. There is one siege tank to defend this base, but that siege tank will not last long. It is now taken out. And Makin's going to lose his last mining base. This has to be GG for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, imagine if he has pulled the tanks at the 12 o'clock expansion before Wallace just stomped them with his huge army. It was those kind of things which made Makin lose this game. I think he just took wrong places to fight, and yeah, if you fight you just want to place yourself in the best situation possible, and that's not what he did, so yeah, that was the matchmaker here, I think.
Well, more units coming in. Wallace bringing more probes with him in the attack. GG from Makin. Wallace with 2 series coming down to the final game.
Yeah.
Will manage to advance from his group and gets into the round of 8. So that is one group for